Hey guys, welcome to MPAI Labs. I hope you are doing well. Today, I want to give you some tips and tricks for FlexClip. It is a sponsored video, but I've been using them for a long time, even before they became my sponsors. There are some few things that I want to point out so you can see my face for a little bit, and then I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to tell you is they have AI avatars, okay? Lots of them. You can create like literally 10-second, news or podcast shorts. You can, include it on IG if you want to, or, whatever you want, TikTok, all the social media platform. And they have an array of different avatars, which is a plus. So you just got to make sure that the voice and everything feels good with your brand, okay? Lip syncing is the hardest thing right now, okay? So I still say that you probably, if you want to use this, because I played with it, play with like animation. Some of the avatars are beautiful, okay, but you can tell it's still not human like movements. Okay. So I'll give you the pros and cons. Okay. Also, they have AI long to short, long form videos. So up to 10 seconds, which is really good. So you can do a quick, podcast or even a long intro or a trailer or anything like that. Okay. I use this a lot, and we have like a project that's going on. So you can create literally like 10-second clips, and then you can just like add to that. Okay. Another thing is AI logo animation, which is amazing, and I love it. I think this is one of the best 3D animation, logo animation. So I want to show you a clip of that. They've also improved on, I want to say, PPT to a video. If I can read my notes, my goodness, sorry about that. So you can turn lessons into PowerPoints. If you want to teach something, this is really good. I'm telling you, they're giving you a lot of tools, and I love it. Another thing is called autofill. So basically, you can upload your video or photo and include text, and it recommend different templates, and that is really good. So you can build a great promo without rearranging stuff. And I feel this is really good. So you can for anybody who is new, because you can reuse a lot of the templates. Okay. Also, they have 3,700 plus different voices and languages. So you can use this all around. Okay. The avatar basically comes to the image. You can upload the script. So once again, I played with that. There's some pros and cons regarding that. I'm, letting you know. Video generator, amazing. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're just going to go to home real quick. All right. So once again, you're going to come to FlexClip.com. Once you have basically log in, this should be your homepage. Okay. So basically, you come here. Let's start from fresh. Okay. It's going to come up because I use them a lot. Okay. You can just go FlexClip. It's the first one. You want to click on that. Okay. So therefore, once you either sign in with your Google account or your email, okay, you're going to come to this homepage right here. Okay. This is going to be very important because this is where everything is going to be. Okay. So projects right here is basically what you have created, all your recent projects. Okay. So you can hit the see all button if you want to. Okay. So I'm going to show you this in a minute. Okay. In here, which is amazing, is your magic tools. Okay, remember the long to short videos, AI avatars. We're going to go over that. You have AI Video Studio, AI text to speech, which has been updated, but I have not played with it. I need to get to that. Okay. And if you want to see, they have scripts, they have subtitles. This is really great if you're creating, a movie. Okay. And then they show you different templates here. Okay. AI tools are very important. If you notice, these are the popular one. You got images, which is down here. Instead of scrolling, you can just, click on the tabs up here. You have your videos and your AI audio. Okay. And then you can do your brand kit, which I'm not going to get into. You can create your teams, If you sign up, I think you get 250 credits. That's still a lot. Okay. That is tremendously a lot. But one of the things that I wanted to tell you is I just figure out that you can actually copy, a template. I know this was like an aha moment for me. So, say that you have your project going on here. Okay. Now, do you see these four dots here? Okay. If you, click on it, you can rename it. You can duplicate it, which I've duplicated this one. Okay. And you can delete. So if you click the plus button, okay, it's going to show whoever the account is, and then you just hit copy. Once you hit copy, it's going to actually give you a copy, so you can go into it, and you can actually change whatever template. I was like recreating the whole thing. So let's do this together. So we want to duplicate this, clothing brand. Hit duplicate. I'm like, okay. Hit copy. Look at there. It's right here. That is amazing. That saves you so much time. So I'm just going to delete that because I have that already. Okay. So once again, this is just saves me so much time, and because I do so much different projects. Okay. So we're going to go and basically go into one of my projects. And on the left side, you have your template. Okay. You have your media. This is where you can upload your images. Okay. Here. And you have the cloud. That's basically everything that you have created. And then the AI tools. Okay. Here's your text. Okay. You can scroll down with this bar over here, and you can create different texts. You have subtitles here. Stock is basically they have like different stock videos here, and also all your AI videos. They have music, which is really good. Once again, you got to be careful. Okay, certain music on here is copyright, and I found that out regarding YouTube, but it's okay because you could just pick another one. Okay, you can type in, classic. You want quiet, you want wind sound. Just type in whatever you want here, and it's going to bring up, different classical music. And, to the right, it'll tell you this is, 2 minutes and 14 seconds. You can just add it to your video. Okay. You can do AI speech here if you want to. I'm not going to do that. The AI avatars are here. Okay. It'll tell you exactly, what's trending, my favorite. You want professional, UGC, career, so on, so on. So these are really good, and I'll show you some of the stuff, okay? Elements, okay, I usually don't use it that much, but it's on here. You can add, the YouTube, Facebook, subscribe here buttons. You can see all. And then the effects are amazing. They have different ones here. You just go into each one and pick out like a different effects. And we'll probably play with that in a minute. And then you have different AI tools, okay? But once again, the media, you're going to be using that a lot, okay? So I'm going to go back in there. Okay. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to see different templates, Okay. You can click on each individual one if you want to. Okay. Or you can do the most popular. I like to scroll down and see what's new. You have AI logo animation here. You have ads, which are phenomenal. Okay. Then you have slideshows. This is what we're going to play with AI product ads, and I have to say I truly, truly, truly like this. Okay. I think I'm going to go into, all right, so this is the brand clothing ad that I have created. Okay. And I uploaded this because if you see in my media, I uploaded, the actual logo here. But say that, I'm not interested in this one. Okay. You go to video right here. You can go to video generator. Okay. And when you're in here, okay, you have, it must say AI video generators. You have the community, you have, creations, and then the history of what you have created. Okay. And I seem to do a lot. But this is very good because they're pre-templated ads. You can come, stroll, and look at it. Okay. So I did not know this was a trend, and you can't tell, tell this is AI. It's actually pretty good. I thought it was a human doing this. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. But there's a few things that I have played with. Okay. I played with, the watch ad. I have played with the girl like walking in through the, this one right here. This is that natural template. So we can go into this one. I'm not going to recreate it because it takes just a little bit. Okay. But you can upload your photos here, or you can try a free sample here. Okay. So we're not going to do that because I'm just going to show it to you. Okay. So here's an AI template of a fashion clothing business product. Okay. This is literally 16 seconds. So here we go. It's very beautiful. She's walking through the field. Just remember that. Showing, the gorgeous hat. Love that. And then she's sitting in, the field of flowers. And then you can put your brand there. Okay. So if you want to, you can click on try this as a free sample and then click on that. Okay. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to go to my history and I'm going to show you that I uploaded this one right here. I uploaded a girl basically wearing sunflowers. Okay. And you can, give direction like once you have created. So mine is 15 seconds, but it's very beautiful. Okay. So here we go. Very different because I love sunflowers. It's very nice, elegant. The template, added the music. So I have to say, for 15 seconds, that's really good. So you can come in and use, this, template if you want to. Okay. Another one that I like is actually in the community was like a dancing one. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's further down, but I'm just going to show you, what I've created. So this one right here, basically I uploaded this right here because I made this image in ChatGPT, and this is what the template created for 10 seconds. Here we go.
Done with your ex, move on to the next. If you're done with your ex,
can't tell they
the
are.
only ex I want is extra
Very nice.
money. No extra stress, no extra worries. If I'm done with it.
So I like the fact that you can take like just a regular image, use one of their templates and you get this, and it's pretty good. You can upload this, image onto your TikTok. Everybody thinks this is, you. Okay, but you always want to disclose it's AI, by the way. Okay, so that's another thing that I like. Another one, I'm going to show you a watch one, but this one did not work out as well. I love everything about it, but the actual hands, excuse me, the hands were going the wrong way. Oh, I don't want to delete that. Here we go. I uploaded this. I created this image in CT. I can create it in here, but it was just easier for me. And this one is 15 seconds. I thought it was very beautiful, but my hands on the watch was going the wrong way. So here we go. Going the right way, but it's just, going to, didn't like it. You know what I mean? So it was not bad, okay? But then I created another one here for 5 seconds, and it came out very perfect. I mean, beautiful. I can add the music, I can download this, I can edit this, and create a commercial for it. So you have lots of different template on here, okay, that you can use. This one actually came out pretty well. This one right here, this is a red Porsche, car driving a very fast shuffle. I mean, it's, shuffle in the street. And this one came out pretty well. No music. But once again, you can, download it if you want to, but it's, very realistic. And then I use a template, okay, in the community here. Once again, you can go and just figure out what you want, okay? Was it this one? Yeah, this one is actually pretty decent, okay? And then other people actually share, their creation on here, okay? Just be mindful, it's still like a tool, okay? But it's a great tool because it is a template, okay? Just once again, scroll down, figure out which one you want. The dancing one, amazing. You can't go wrong with that, okay? This is the one that I was telling you that I switched right here, okay? So basically say that I want to do this one. Say I want to recreate it, okay? It's going to prompt, it's going to use ByteDance 2.0, which one is right here, okay? If you don't want to use that, you can pick different model ones, but this is probably the best one because it's really amazing when it comes to fast moving, objects. And, it's just reprompt. You can change the different car, you can change the different color, of the car, and then just hit generate. I'm not going to do that, okay? Because I did that already. All right. So I recreated, trying to figure out which template that I use. I created a car brand history, okay? So the first one, this one right here, I'm just going to show you. Here we go.
Power, poise, a handcrafted interior that responds with a touch, intelligence that guides every mile, and comfort designed around you. The all-new MP Majestic, crafted for those who lead. Power.
So I created a fake car, okay? But I didn't like the voice, So this is one of the con about some of the template, the voice is just too AI-ish. So I didn't like that, okay? So then I created another one on here. And this one is not bad, but I didn't like it. Remember, and you can use 5 seconds or 10 seconds. So here we go. Love the jump shots, love that. It's going the wrong way, by the way. So I did not like that, but everything else, very beautiful. Okay. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to recreate this the old-fashioned way. Okay. And I'll go into it. But this one, this is the same one. Let's see. This one wasn't bad. This is my original one, but I did not like the ending. That's right. Okay. Because why is my car shaking? Okay. Beautiful jump shots is great. Remember, AI is a tool. Okay. So this is in the community. Just figure out which template you're going to use, okay? Because a lot of them are amazing, and you can always edit over here. And the duration can be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and this is kind of new, 15 seconds. Ooh. And down here, I'm always stuck on 16:9, which is YouTube, okay? But you can figure out which ratio you want, the 9:16, the 1:1, the 4:3, 3:4, and then the 21:9. I usually use these two up here, just an FYI, okay? So now we're just gonna go back to home, okay? And we're gonna go to my projects, okay? So this is the recreation of the ad that I truly wanted, okay? So I decided I want the classical music. I was going to add this at the end, but I did not, okay? And this is like the 12 seconds, right? But realistically, this is the one the car was going the wrong way. Was it this one right here? Yeah, I didn't want this one. Sorry about that. So I wanted my copy. So I recreated this. Sorry about that. Let's get it together. Here we go. All right. So this one I recreated, okay? And I have different jump shots of it and the actual classical. Okay? So I like this one. So I'm going to play this one. Very beautiful. The car is not like shaky. So if you want to, I'm going to trim something out. So if you want to actually, view this whole thing here, this shows the actual timeline, okay? So this is the actual timeline. You can, add your music here. All you have to do is basically, if I delete this, I can go up here and just hit that button right here, okay? Once you do that, that's another tip. Once you do that, okay, you can control the volume, okay, here, make it low, make it high. We'll put it like right here. You can fade in if you want to. Have the music fade in. If so, play with that. If you want to fade out, obviously you want to go back here, hit the fade, and then say you want, a little bit of, a fade out right there. Okay. You can cut if you want to. You can, change the speed. But if you want to actually view how the ad's going to look, want to come up here, okay, in the video sign, and then just click on that. It says full screen preview, okay? When you do that, you have this, and then you click on here or here, and you watch a video. Let's try this again from the beginning. So the jump shots are actually pretty cool. I need to fix that. So yes, so you can come in once again, okay, and remember everything goes in media and under projects, okay? If you want to pull anything in, you can go to the cloud, or you can come to like the AI, okay, and then click on the AI button here, and then just click here, and you can like add different scenes if you want to, okay. If not, just leave it that. Name your, project here. And then, of course, you can export here. And when you export, you have different resolution, and just hit export. Okay? It's pretty simple. So that's another trick that I wanted to tell you, because I could not figure that out. But I'm very happy. Okay? So another thing about this is the clothing brand, okay? Always go to media, okay? And then if you want to actually see everything, once again, I like to repeat myself because people don't listen to me, okay? So let's do this right here, and let's click here. 7 seconds, which is really good, and then you can add whatever logo on here, okay? If you want to take this out, you just take this out, and if you notice that the music changes, okay? And you're like, let me see that again, okay? So you can come in here. All right. And then if you want to duplicate, okay, these are all the tricks and stuff like that, okay? All you do is right click, hit duplicate, and then you can either cut it, trim it, whatever you want, okay? And if you don't like it, just hit delete, okay? And then you can try again, okay? But I have to say, FlexClip has helped me tremendously. And I love all the projects, okay? Oh, one of the other project I wanted to show is one of my trailers for one of, yeah. So, always go to media, okay? And yes, so this is the actual logo that I wanted to show you. Let me go here, and let's start from here. All right. And I created this here, but see how beautiful this is? Amazing. So if you want to create the actual logo, okay? Home, always go home. Go to template, okay? And you can look for a logo. There's so many different ways that I can spell, okay? And there's 1598 results. Come in here, play with it, okay? I am telling you, they have everything that's going to fit all of your needs, okay? If you want to do YouTube, you want to do Instagram, you want to do Reel, Stories, TikTok, you know, all the social media stuff, okay? They have business, they have personal, weddings, anniversary, you name it, okay? Back to school, graduations, okay? They have all those templates on here. This is one of the best, you know, platform that I have used. And I was using Canva, but I don't use Canva anymore, okay? Because this has, you know, grown into everything. It's so easy to just, you know, do any project, you know, at all, you know. It's very simple. I can just, you know, I forgot you can create your own project. Let me share this one more time. You can come to project right here. You got all projects, and then you can, you know, create your own project, which you click here, okay? You can add folders, you can share it. So very, very easy, and I really think FlexClip, you know, for the collab. So yes, there's different tricks on there, but you know, I can just tell you and keep telling you, but your best bet is just to go on here and play with it. Once again, there's going to be a link below. All right, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the bell along with the sub for the notification. Leave me a comment. Let me know what is your favorite thing on FlexClip. And then also there's a newsletter. But yes, it's free to sign up. And remember, stay kind and hydrate. And I will talk to you later. Ciao. Not today.